everyone, it's Liam Caddison here, and we are reacting to the second Back to the Future movie as, I guess we continue this trilogy that, in my recording perspective, I started a couple of weeks ago, and as I said, regarding the first one, I'm miffed at myself. I am annoyed of the fact that, as a fellow geek, I have been sleeping on this movie until a fortnight ago, and I've expressed how much I really loved the first one. It had a lot of charm. It was very enjoyable. It was just really, really amazing stuff, and I can see why it is a classic. So, yeah, I really, really enjoyed it. I'm really excited to see if the second one is going to exceed the bar that the first one had set. Yeah, especially with the fact that we kind of have an idea of where we're heading towards with the ending of the first movie. It kind of set things up with the second movie, especially with Jennifer being dragged along, who hasn't had a thorough sit down and talk about how all of this works. She's just like, you're coming with me as well. So yeah, I'm really excited though. I'm really excited to see what this movie entails. And yeah, with that said, let's jump into the second Back to the Future movie. Excited to check this out. So with that said, let's go.
Roads. Where we're going,
we don't need roads.
Hey, Marty! Marty, I wanted to show you these new matchbooks for my auto detailing I had printed out.
Is he gonna see this take off? Yeah, he is. Oh, shh.
DeLorean?
Doc, now you said we were married, right? Yeah? Was it a big wedding? Marty, we're gonna be able to see our wedding.
I don't know if he stuck around for that.
I wonder where we live. I bet it's a big house with lots of kids and... How many kids?
That!
Did he just put it...
It's just a sleep-inducing alpha rhythm generator. She was asking too many questions and no one should know too much about their future. Wait 5 more seconds.
This is just gonna stop,
Right.
Okay.
Amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Are we sure they didn't travel to the UK? Because I'm sure the rain just stops like that, and then 5 seconds later it becomes sunny.
Cafe 80s.
It's one of those nostalgia places, but not done very well.
You're just gonna leave her there?
Pepsi. Here's a 50. Then wait for a guy named Griff.
Right, Griff.
Griff.
Right. Griff's gonna ask you about tonight. Are you in or out? Tell
Is it
him
related
you
to
are
Biff?
out.
Griff,
Whatever
Biff,
he says, whatever
Biff,
happens, say no, you're
Biff.
not interested.
Okay.
Then leave, come back here.
Oh, this is heavy.
Or it gets worse. Next week, a daughter attempts to break him out of jail, and she gets sent up for 20 years.
What?
My daughter?
the...
Wait a minute, I have a daughter.
I mean, he did
You
say
see,
kids plural.
This one event starts a chain reaction that completely destroys your entire family.
Oh my
Dang.
goodness.
Wait, this is tomorrow's newspaper.
Precisely. I already went further ahead into time to see what else happens. I backtracked everything to this one event. That's why we're here today, to prevent this incident from ever happening.
Technical editing gear.
They got that portion right. Holograms.
Still looks fake.
Hi, friends. Goldie Wilson III for Wilson Hover Conversion System. You know why?
Oh, don't you dare buy that. Is he gonna buy that? To benefit from the future? I had to.
Hey, I just put the second coat on last week.
Yeah? With your eyes closed? Are you two related?
Hello?
Yeah, apparently. Oh, for
Hello?
God's sake.
Anybody home? What do you think? Griff just calls me Grandpa for his health?
He's Griff.
Griff!
Yeah, I knew it.
What the hell am I
Griff,
paying you for?
Biff.
Hey, kid. Say
It's
hello
not
to
a
your
coinky
grandma.
dink.
Get out! Hey, take it.
Okay, Griff.
Uh-oh.
I'll do it, buddy, whatever you say. Stay down and shut up.
Keep pedaling, you two!
Now,
Party.
let's hear the right end.
What did you call me, Griff?
That's overcompensating.
Nobody calls me chicken.
I would love a hoverboard, to be fair. We need to master the... yeah. What is with these guys? Uh-oh. That's a you problem, buddy. Oh, no.
Hey, McFly, you bojo! Those boats don't work on water! Unless you...
Oopsie! Ooh! I'll be picking shots out their backside. Good job, though.
Buttheads. Boring. I haven't seen one of those in 30 years.
Sorry, excuse me, sorry.
Oh,
I'm walking here!
Oh, no!
Don't drive train!
Is he gonna click on?
Two of them?
I left him in a suspended animation kennel. Einstein never knew I was gone. The results of which could cause a chain reaction that would unravel the very fabric of the space-time continuum and destroy the entire universe. Granted, that's a worst-case scenario. The destruction might, in fact, be very localized, limited to merely our own galaxy.
Well, that's a relief.
I love how she could go to that just at the end.
Doc Brown invented a time machine.
Well, this is the thing. You can't just go scream bloody murder about time travel, etc. in a public area.
Chicken. You're right. Well, you're right.
About 30 years ago, your father tried to prove he wasn't chicken, and he ended up in an automobile accident.
Oh, you mean with the Rolls Royce?
Automobile accident.
Oh, shh. Not all dog walking him. Oh my god. There's an AI that can walk the dog. He's not gonna. No. No. Why would you leave the door open?
Come on. Stick your card in the slot and I'll handle it. Unless you want everyone in division.
Oh, it's gonna get implicated and that's gonna... Uh-oh.
Cooperate.
No, I didn't. It was a sting operation. I was setting
right.
them up.
Read my...
Oh no.
Do not be fired. I'm fired. Ah.
I just love how they have printers and everything saying, hey, guess what, buddy? Oh, no! Perfect! Come on, quick! I mean, the DeLorean's gone, but...
Party! Come quick!
Wait. If you do have a time machine, like the TARDIS, you'd want to explore the planets, but I don't think this, you know...
Are we back?
Oh!
We're back.
Hey, it's okay. I don't want any trouble.
You got trouble now, you piece of trash!
Oh, shit! Oh, they never had Marty, did they?
Got that right, you know.
Hey, look, I made a mistake.
I mean, I don't blame them. That, like, especially if times are tough. You know, you got someone that's just crept inside your house. Shit! Biff, what the frig did you do?
Folk hero, the one and only Biff Tannen. Of course, we've all heard the legend.
What an
But
egotist!
inside, you will learn how Biff Tannen became one of the richest and most powerful men in America. Learn the amazing history of the
So
Tannen
he's-
family. Starting
what,
with
he's
his
Donald Trump?
great-grandfather, Buford Mad Dog Tannen. Fastest gun, his high school sweetheart, Lorraine Baines McFly.
Third time's a charm.
Oh my good. Oh my goodness!
No! Hey, no! Hey, great, you come with us upstairs. There we go, Sonny. We
He
can do
married
this
Marty's.
the hard way.
The easy way.
Oh no.
For almost 2 hours.
There's certain parallels to the first movie which are nice.
It's terrible.
Call room service.
Room service.
Oh man.
It's your father.
My father.
Yep.
You want to take a poke at me?
Damn it, Biff. That's it. I'm leaving.
Oh, so
I hope stroking your ego was good, Biff.
Who's gonna pay for all your clothes, huh? And your jewelry? And your liquor? Who's gonna pay for your cosmetic surgery,
What
Lorraine?
an abusive piece
you
of
were
shit.
the one who wanted me to get these things.
Father is in the same place he's been for the past 12 years. Oak Park Cemetery.
I freaking hate Biff.
Reality.
English, Doc.
Here. Let me illustrate.
We're gonna do the yes, a
Imagine
line, and then
that this line represents time.
the line. I love it.
1985, the future, and the past.
Classic and beautiful.
Prior to this point in time, somewhere in the past, the timeline skewed into this tangent, creating a...
He must have been listening when I... It's my fault. The whole thing is my fault. If I hadn't bought that damn book, none of this would have ever happened.
Well, that's all in the past.
You mean the future?
Whatever.
Yeah.
Precisely how I'm married to your mother, married and rich. This has happened to me.
Oh
No.
my
Our only
goodness.
chance to repair the present is in the past, at the point
Yeah.
where the timeline skewed into this tangent.
You have to
In order to
rectify
put the
everything.
universe back-
He said someday a crazy, wild-eyed scientist or a kid may show up asking about that book.
Oh
If that ever
shoot.
happens.
Oh no. Unless
I never thought it would be you.
You know, Biff, you're forgetting one thing. What the hell is that?
It's the same gun.
you are just gonna get saved by
Idiot.
there it is. Ooh, beautiful. So who's the idiot? Oh.
Gotta fix that thing.
Oh, 18,
All right,
18.
circuit's
Oh
on.
no.
What do you mean time circuit's on? Doc, we're not going back now.
Yep.
Doc, what about Jennifer? What about Einstein? We can't just leave him here.
Don't worry, Marty. Assuming we succeed in our mission.
Yeah,
this alternate
Einstein.
1985. Get yourself some 50s clothes.
Check, Doc.
Something inconspicuous.
Doc, come in, Doc. This is
Oh
Marty.
my god.
As funny as a screen door on a battleship. Screen door on a submarine, you dork.
Look, Biff, somebody already asked me to the dance.
Oh
That
no.
12 George McFly?
I'm going with Calvin Klein, okay?
Calvin Klein. No, it's not okay. You're going with me, understand?
I can't get over that, Calvin Klein.
Skull, Lorraine. Marry you someday, Lorraine. Someday you'll be my wife.
This guy is overprivileged
Did
as
have a way with women.
Get the hell out of my car, old man.
You want to marry that girl, Biff? I can help make it happen.
Oh yeah, who are you, Miss Lonely Hearts? Just get in the car, butthead. Who you calling butthead? Butthead. I don't know how to do that. Nobody can start this.
Isn't it like looking in a mirror?
How did you know what the score was gonna be?
I told you it's in this book.
Open your
Bet
ears.
on the winner and you'll never lose.
I know your head's up your ass, but come on.
All right, I'll take a look at it.
You damn fool! Never leave this book laying around.
Oh. It's an inevitability that they're gonna cross paths. Oh man.
Yo, Doc, come in.
Marty, what happened to you?
He's
I went to
gonna
his
hear
house
this.
and I'm hoping to see some lightning tonight, although the weatherman says there's not going to be any rain. Well, there's going to be plenty of rain, all right.
This is surreal.
It's going to be one hell of a storm. Well, thanks. Nice talking to you. Maybe we'll bump into each other sometime again in the future.
He even gave him a look and was none the wiser. Oh man. That is beautiful. I just love the idea that Biff's more of an antagonist in this movie. Shit. Uh-oh, is this... Yeah, this is him.
Tannen? No, it ain't homework, because I ain't at home.
You've got a
Hey.
real attitude problem. You know that, Tannen? Just watch it. Because one day I'll have you right where I want you in detention. Slacker!
Oh, shoot, he's took it now. I was gonna say, like, it seems rash, but just, I don't know, club him or something, and I'd run with the book. I don't know. Oh, no. Shit! Oh, no! Oh, buddy! Oh, buddy! Oh!
No.
Oh, he didn't. Oh. Oh my god!
Ooh la la.
Oh, no.
Doc. Hey. Okay, buddy, let's back up now, huh? Let's back up. Let's everybody just back up. Give him a little bit of room.
Oh, this ties in really, really
Okay,
nicely.
CPR. I know CPR.
Hey. What's CPR?
You.
Hey, did you just take his wallet? He just took that guy's wallet.
Doc, they're gonna jump. Me.
Then get out of there!
No, Doc, not me. The other
Past
me. The one
him.
that's up on stage playing Johnny B. Good.
Great Scott! Your other self will miss the lightning bolt of the clock tower. You won't get back to the future, and we'll have a major paradox.
Wait, a paradox.
Exactly, they're gonna screw the
Remember
timeline.
those things that can destroy the universe?
Precisely! Marty, you have to stop those guys at all costs, but without
Oh,
me,
no.
yourself or your parents!
Okay, come on. Axe nearly up. There we go. Oh, is he gonna rise from that?
Nobody calls me chicken.
Oh, shoot.
47 to 20. Repeating tonight's earlier weather bulletin. A severe thunderstorm.
Yeah, there we go. It's gonna rip, isn't it? Oh, no, that. Okay, yes. Oh, nice! Yes! Uh-oh. Oh! Come on, let's have this idiot. Oh, yes! Well, we're all good. That means things like, yeah, there we go. Ho 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 ho! Let's go.
That newspaper changed!
Almost bought the farm.
Oh, no, 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 no!
Want to get struck by lightning!
Oh, that's gonna... Oh! Oh! Oh, shit!
Doc.
What?
Us at the office were kind of hoping maybe you could shed some light on the subject. See, we've had that envelope in our possession for the past 70 years.
He's gone back to 1885. Because the thing was malfunctioning.
With your description, answering to the name of Marty, at this exact location, at this exact minute, November 12th.
Sounds like Doc.
Dear
I was
Marty,
gonna say,
if my
that
calculations
paper's
are correct,
resistant.
you received this letter immediately after you saw the DeLorean struck by lightning. First, let me assure you that I'm alive and well. I've been living happily these past 8 months in the year 1885. The
Yeah,
lightning bolt.
there we go.
1885! September 1885!
Wait, Ken! Wait a minute! What's this all about?
This guy's not the wiser.
Oh, it can't be. Just sent you back to the future.
Oh, I know you did send me
It's
back
a long
to the
story.
future. I'm back from the future.
Great Scott.
Yeah, that's a mood. It's a whole timey-wimey mess. It's beautiful. Don't tell me she's gonna be like related to Marty. Hey. Formation of the clock. Okay, okay. I think they filmed back to back, which is really, really interesting. So I know it's like no stranger that some films do that. Avengers actually did that. So yeah, I just loved that so much, especially with the connectivity to the first one. It was really well executed, but oh, this had a lot of oomph into it. Like, the first one had a lot of heart, and this one had it still carried that heart, but it carried that tension and had a more oppressing, I guess, theme for the protagonists, with because Biff was more of an adversary in this, so which was really, really done well because it shows the consequences of time travel. Whereas I guess we made things a bit better for the for Marty and Co. Showing the benefits of time travel. So it was a really, really adventurous film that really took a more, I guess, drastic turn. Because I said the first film was more heartfelt. It had a lot of charm, and not to say that this film didn't. It was really good. There was a lot of really fascinating aspects about this movie, like how I just said about The fact that we didn't have a graver consequence, or like as much of a graver consequence in terms of time travel as we did in this movie. Yeah, this movie did have the damaging impacts that time can have for well, not just yourself as an individual, but for the entire like area, I guess. And it was really good seeing certain aspects like Doc doing that explanation regarding the different timelines, how because you've seen that like done in any kinds of mediums, like for TV shows, um like the like the Flash, you've got a single timeline and then you skew to the Flashpoint timeline, and it all comes back to that moment, but things have changed, but it's a bit more complex. So yeah, but no, it's still a good simple demonstration. You got your linear timeline, then you deviate, and it's always a blessing to see. Yeah, it was really good, and I loved how there were certain parallels that played from the first movie, like when they went to 2015 and they went to that 80s diner. There's the parallels to Marty meeting his father, whereas in this movie, even though Marty Jr. didn't see, he was too dazed, but yeah, he didn't interact with Marty from I guess the past. There was still that parallel there. There was still like one generation meeting another, so that was really good. And of course you had Biff or Griff in this case, still terrorizing um the McFly. So yeah, but not just that though. But when Marty woke up and found his mother, parallels from the first movie. So I really liked that, and not just that, but how they managed to connect certain bits that happened with Marty from this movie playing disguise in 1955, like he was trying to be he stopped Biff's bullies from getting the jump on Marty, who was singing on the stage, and it's really really good. I am just wondering if those things like played out in the perspective of if you're watching the first movie, because the events of the second movie haven't transpired yet, but if you get what I mean, kind of like there's a nice little reference in Spider-Man: Far From Home that dates back to Captain America: Civil War, I believe. Yeah, and you got. I mean, it's a bit more simplistic because time travel isn't involved in that. But when you take in new information, you could look back at that other movie and think, at that moment this happened. So I'm not sure, because I'm just wondering regarding Marty getting the letter from Doc, and of course Marty's going to have to go back to 1885. Marty hasn't been there, so I'm really like curious about how that works, but we'll see. Because it could be the case that the events of this movie when we went back to 1955 didn't play out in the first movie, but I'd like to think of it as it does, like that was always going to happen. Um, so yeah, it was really really good, and of course the manure accident that Biff landed himself into. It's a quite pivotal one in a sense, because you got to think with him doing up cars, etc. Not only does it pay heavy relevance to who he was complaining towards in 1955, but also it's kind of like I don't know, like him cleaning cars is kind of like a nice homage to his own personal experience, if you get what I mean. So yeah, but yeah, we had Biff as the main antagonist of this movie, which was great. Like, it was great that they had a more sincere I guess, opposition in this movie, especially with Biff and how he discovered the whole time machine situation. Um, especially when I thought that Marty and Doc were being very, very neglectful. Not only do I think they could have, like, I don't know, somehow approached Jennifer whilst she was unconscious, whilst they would watch the police drive away, but they were speaking pretty much out loud regarding time travel. And, you know, when you're a time traveler, you don't want to full blurt it, etc. So yeah, and plus, Marty left the bloody doors open when he went back to his home area. Like, what the bloody hell? There was a lot of situations that I feel like could have been better handled, but you know, um, I'm yet to meet a reliable time traveler. No, yeah, it was great to have that focus on Biff, even though that I got disgusted half the time regarding some of the stunts that he pulled. He was very abusive, especially when in his reality of events, he married Lorraine, forcefully as well. And he had such an abusive front. And this ain't to excuse his attitude to Lorraine or to anyone, or how he made how he terrorized people, essentially, because it was a hellhole. It was a it was hell, literally. Like, you had people driving by and shooting at the headmaster, who wasn't a headmaster, the principal, should I say. They were shooting at him free willingly, and it was a nightmare scenario. But yeah, it's not to excuse what I'm about to say isn't to excuse his behavior, but there were signs that he had a very, very troubled upbringing. So there is that there is that thing to take a note of, that he kind of had a very, very, I don't know, fragmented way of trying to approach Lorraine, because all he knows is being raised in a very, very abusive manner, it seems. So yeah. But like I said, it's not to excuse his behavior whatsoever, because people can rise above, like, people don't have, just because you're, like, if you've been in an abusive situation from your family, for example, it doesn't mean that you're going to carry on their path. And if anything, the corruption of the timeline, with him like being able to know certain events happening in the future and attaining that power, it made him worse, I'd say. So yeah, and that's what I really liked about this movie, the fact that we showed the consequences of time travel. Like, we saw we saw things weren't so bad. It could have been better for Marty in the first movie, and he made sure that happened. There was signs of struggle, but it wasn't as catastrophic as what it was in in this film, for example. So yeah, but it was really good to see how this movie transpired. How there was a big more emphasis on correcting certain events, I feel, because I don't know. It was just like, I'm just trying to compare the whole like the two situations where Marty was trying to save his own existence, of course, and we compare that to the hellhole that we saw in this episode when Biff took charge. So yeah, but it was a really, really fun movie. I just really loved it. And this is the thing, though, as well. You've got a very, very tempting thing like the book that can tell you the future results, and it's very, very believable as well, because I feel like there's a lot of cases where people are like, oh, if I knew, like, I even said it myself, like, if I had access and I saw, okay, if I capitalized on the opportunity of betting every F1 world champion from the 90s onwards, I would profit off that. Because I'd be like, I know certain events, so I could profit off that, and I could say, oh, you know that rookie Lewis Hamilton in 2007? He's gonna finish second, he's gonna finish second in his first season, and you know, you could have people being like, oh, yeah, he's not good. What? And Alonso's going to be champion. I know I'm going off on a tangent, but it's that unbelievability. Like, you know this information already. You could go back in time and say this, but I'm not Marty. I'm not being reckless. So, yeah. But yeah, I just really, really loved this movie. It was really fun, and I thought this was a great continuation, a fantastic bloody continuation of the first movie, should I say. It was really well done. Shows the, I guess, different situation, like the different conditions time can have. I just felt so bad for Jennifer because she just got knocked out for days. So, yeah, but or she fainted. Like she saw her future self, and there we go. So, yeah, but it showed the adverse effects of time travel, that time can easily be ruptured, and yeah, it was great tying events to the first movie as well, as we were trying to fix things as well. So yeah, and the final battle was, I wouldn't say like it was too great, like until until Marty did that whole switcheroo thing, but it's not like the Avengers or whatever. It's not like a superhero fight. It's someone trying to stop some grade A piece of shit corrupting the future. So yeah, and it was really, really good to have I guess the future from 1955 I guess set in stone, and now our attention turns to 1885. So yeah, that should be very, very interesting stuff. But yeah, I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!